same time. He took a bit of a break and he's really getting back into it now. He's making big waves on the Irish comedy circuit now. He's getting a lot of gigs. People are talking about him. Which?
The police are talking about me.
So,
thanks. I'm going to use the mic if that's okay. I'm a manly man, but I have a little girl's voice. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, student. I'm a student and I'm an old person. I'm a mature student. So there you go. Yeah! But I dress like the kids, so I get away with it. Yeah, I was last year I had long hair and I had like a bit of a beard and a moustache and all that, and I changed my look because trying to fit in again with the college lads and all that, and I grew a tash for a while and cut my hair really short and combed it over to the side, and everybody started calling me fucking Hitler in college. Original. But it was a fancy dress on. It was Halloween last year actually, and I went as Hitler to a house party, and everybody thought it was fucking hilarious. When they found 3 dead Jews in the basement. But yeah, I was drinking Dr. Pepper. Anybody drink Dr. Pepper in here? It's weird, isn't it? Tastes a bit like shit. But I was wondering why Dr. Pepper. I was wondering why he comes in bottles. Probably because his wife is dead. But I was driving home from college the other day, and I was driving up to the Slargo carriageway, and there was I was passing all the bus stops, and there's loads of little schoolgirls at the bus stops, and I was watching, and I was there going, they're all dressing a bit, I was there going, why, they're all dressing a bit like prostitutes basically, and but then again, all the prostitutes like dressed like children. So you don't know whether to carry around money or sweets. Do you ever wake up in the morning and realise you left something on? Like a condom? The only time you realise when you go for a piss and there's no noise. That shit fills up like a water balloon. Could add an extra 10 minutes of bed, tie that baby up and hit the snooze button. There's nothing worse than pulling out of a girl and realising that there's like looking down and see that horrible limp, soggy, wet condom hanging there. Especially when you wear one in the first place. No, but I lost my virginity a long time ago, and I lost it to a handicapped girl. I wanted my first time to be special. I find weird things funny. I laugh at the stupidest things. Like I was ironing the other day. I was getting the ironing board out and I realised there's loads of creases on it, and I laughed at the irony. Then I laughed because irony has the word iron in it. And you know what else is also ironic? The planet Uranus has a ring around it. I saw a little solar planet mag the other day and fucking laughed, but nobody else does. Sorry, I'm looking at my arm here. Oh yeah, anybody want to join a celeb? Get me out of here.
Yay!
No? Well, when I was on, cast off from society, like kicked away, not allowed to eat real meat, like just fucked away, nobody cares about you, nothing, like no morals, whatever. Kind of like being a Muslim. But sorry. Muslims, yeah, they're kind of like Irish weather. They're either Sunni or Shiite. No, I was looking at the BBC World News online the other day, and they're saying like they're going to start arresting, or not arresting, taking tweezers off people getting onto fucking airplanes. Because man, if you can rob an airplane with a tweezer, you can have the fucking plane. You know that way? MacGyver shit going on there. But see, Stephen, you know what pisses me off. I'm not a big sports fan or anything, but I read a lot of magazines and stuff. People giving I admire like sportsmen in general, and like the money that they make, fair play to them, but for doing it. And loads of like football heads, they're always quite brain dead, though, aren't they? You know the way they're always giving like football, like leading soccer stars abuse for being a bit dense. So I say, why don't they like give really intelligent people abuse for not being good at football? Like Stephen Hawking. Actually, no, he's a good dribbler. I see Stephen Hawking achieved an erection the other day. The scientists found a way to turn off his pop-up blocker. I was coming out of Dublin Shopping Centre the other day, and I was walking to my car, and there was a really hot lady like struggling with all her shopping, trying to get into her like the boot of her car. You know, she was all over the shop. She was trying to answer her phone, and the shopping was dropping and stuff. And she was really good looking, so I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going over there. This is my opportunity to try and chat somebody up." A MILF actually. Well, she wasn't a MILF. She was the same age as me. They always get the same. You know, but by the time I put a MILF, she'd be hooking in a coffin, and I'll be 90. But she was there, and I ran over and I gave her a hand. I put all the shopping into her boot for her, and I was there going, "Fuck it, she's really good looking." So I was there going, "You know, with your beauty, I'd say you get any man to do anything you want." And she was like, "Thanks." I was like, "No problem." So then she decided to flirt back, you know, she was there going, "Well, with your masculinity, I'd say you get like any woman to do anything you want." And I was like, "Ha ha ha." Then I raped her. So I'm going to hell for that one. But oh yeah, I was coming out of that same day, coming out of the shopping centre, and I was waiting to go to the bank, and there was an old granny in front of me at the banking machine. I was waiting for ages and ages and ages. And she's there, and I was there, "No, take your time." And she turned around and she's there, "Please, will you help me check my balance?" So I pushed her over. But yeah, computer games. You see all the ads on telly, you know that Sing Star, everybody's like, "Hey, high five," and we're all singing and having a great time. I propose proper ads on TV. You know, like ads that tell the truth. Like some overgrown, sweaty man with long hair in a darkened room fucking the controller on a wall and calling the game a cheating cunt. Because like it was last year, I think their Harry Potter game came out, and you know, big massive ad, big epic ads. Actually, Harry Potter, kind of unrealistic, isn't he? Or is the whole Harry Potter thing unrealistic? Like a ginger kid with 3 friends. What does the ginger kid miss most about the party? The invite. Oh yeah, again, in Dundrum the other day as well, there's this fella, after I had touched that lady, there's this fella, and he walked by, and I was like, "Oh fuck me, I know this bloke, I know his face, he's famous or something." And then it dawned on me, he was on Crime Watch like the week before, and he was wanted for fucking like burgling houses and beating the shit out of grannies and robbing banks. And I was there, I'm gonna fucking do it. And I ran after him, right? I kicked the shit out of him, and I gave him a headlock, and then jumped on him, and then sat on him for a while. And the police came, and they arrested me. Apparently they use actors on Crime Watch. But yeah, after that I got thrown in jail a few years ago. And it was my first night in the cell, and they introduced me to my new cellmate. He's this 7-foot tall mongoloid called Arthur. And he looked at me, I walked into the cell and he was like, "How's it going there?" And rubbing himself, he was from Kerry or something. I said, "Okay, people speak." They're all the same. But he was there going, "How's it going there? How's it going? I'm Arthur." And he rubbed himself a lot. And I was there going, "Fuck this is horrible," right? So he brought me around the jail and he showed me where all the pool tables were and stuff. Had a great old day with him. And lights out, cell door closed, lights out, all lights out. And I just heard zip. And I was on the bottom bunk, he was on the top. And I heard him jumping down off the bed. And he pulls out his penis, so he had a torch and he was shining it on. He pulls out his penis the size of a fucking baseball bat. It was massive, right? And he was there going, and he was swinging around, and he just sort of shoved it in my face, and then went over to the sink in the cell, and he whacked it off the sink, and the sink just disappeared into metal dust. And then he went to the cell door, and he went over to the cell door, and he was like, and the cell door like buckled and like nearly came off his hinges. And then he went over the fucking one of the iron bars that was hanging on the window, and he was like, psh, and it smashed and just disappeared again into metal dust. And he came over to me and he said, do you know what I'm going to do with this now? I'm going to shove it up your arse. I was like, thank fuck, I thought he was going to hit me with it. Okay, thanks very much.